Hello and welcome to Presence, How to Live and Lead Consciously. It is amazing to think that the holidays are already upon us. And as you can imagine, Holly's the name, holidays are the game. And what I am aware of is sometimes that means we have to set healthy boundaries for ourselves. Are we going to do every holiday party, every gathering? Can we meet all of the demands of every meeting, knowing that people are going on vacation? Certainly all the family activities as well. So on today's show, we're going to talk about how to build healthy boundaries for yourself. And one of those things we want you to add to your to-do list this holiday season is to make sure you subscribe to Presence, How to Live and Lead Consciously, because these are our last editions of having both our 7-minute power show and our 15-minute deep dive shows complimentary for this month, because come January of 2017, we're going to only offer the power show 7 minutes complimentary, and then we'll be offering some VIP memberships for you to download and get a little bit deeper in the conversation with us about these power topics. So Ravi, how are you feeling this holiday season? And what boundary are you going to set for yourself?
Well, the season is amazing. This has been such an incredible year. I think it's more important than ever. A lot of turbulence happening around the world. So I think it's more important than ever to give ourselves some time to breathe, God forbid, before we move forward. Because one of the problems I find is that we always put everybody else ahead of us, and we never have time for ourselves. So all we do is deplete ourselves, and you have to recharge somehow. And I totally believe that it's important to be selfish and selfish first, because otherwise you have nothing to give another.
So I want to talk about personal boundaries, because so often personal boundaries, especially for women, we take this as, oh man, that just means I have to say no more often. And what I want people to think about as you embark upon personal boundaries is that these are not just about saying no, but it's mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. That boundaries may not be one static thing and it's always the same, but you may have different types of boundaries in the different areas of your life. And most of these boundaries we create unconsciously. So this is a time to slow down and consciously choose, what am I going to spend on my holiday gifts? What time am I going to spend perhaps in my spiritual practice? Or how am I going to structure my time with friends and family that allows you to have a full and complete set of boundaries, not just simply no, no, no all the time. Because that yes is often a powerful boundary as well.
Yeah, and I think we need to be honest with ourselves and realize that we cannot be everything to everybody. Okay, it's what that is basically becoming a martyr if you're not accepting anything or creating space for you. So moving into some of the tips I would say is what one or two things can you do that create and fiercely protect time for you. So it may just be these few times a week that you're exercising, right? Whether it's running, yoga, whatever nurtures you, give you that space for you. It could be a stillness practice, meditation, yoga, whatever that is, so that it's you have a chance to breathe. So how can you create 2 or 3 pockets of time, or even a few minutes each day that's just yours, and that you will not allow anyone to take? And one of the things, actually a quick sub tip of that, is I get some of my clients, my coaching clients, to actually schedule a meeting into their calendar. The meeting is with themselves, but people see that they're booked, and so that time can't be taken away.
Oh, absolutely. I do that. Now you know my secret. This is my writing time. This is my show development time. This is my balancing my checkbook time. And I have a standing meeting from basically 6 to 8 a.m. every day. That's my spiritual practice time. That's uninterrupted. Very, very rarely, if somebody calls and says, hey, can I have an 8 o'clock conference call, will I do it? Because that's my time to think and be, so that I can be fully present with the world as I move forward. I also like to talk about selfish is not not a bad thing, that we've been conditioned to believe that. But self first allows us to fuel the world. So doing those things that nourish us allow us to show up fully present in the world. And I was talking to my mom the other night. She was laughing. I was baking. And people know me as, Holly's this big speaker, and she's on stages, and she's busy, and she's writing books. But my self-care time is having that ability to take time out and bake, because it just allows me to get out of all of this. So find that thing. Again, Ravi listed off a bunch of different ideas. But it's not just about shutting the world out, but sometimes it's about using your creativity to nourish your soul at this very busy time of the year.
And then the last tip I think you had about a very powerful word.
No.
No. Yes, you did.
No. No is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. Women, men, no is a complete sentence. It is okay to say no to something else, to say yes to that which is bigger, trying to emerge within you. So don't be afraid to say no, knowing that no is the new yes. In the words of my friend Karen Drucker, no is the new yes.
Well, and as a mentor of mine said, it's your no that gives more power to your yes. So it gives great value to what you do invest your time, energy, and resources into.
I have a post here above my desk, and it says the 20 habits of eventual millionaires. And the number one thing on that list is say no more often. Be deliberate and intentional. Give great thought to both the yeses and the nos in your life, because we never know what that next day is going to bring.
That's right. So on Thursday in our deep dive show, we're going to dive a whole lot deeper, guess what, into this and about how you can create that space for you, how you can create boundaries for you. And remember, for November, December, this is our Christmas gift to you early, you get all these shows for free if you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. So please join us on Thursday.